Have you ever wondered how the Israel-Palestine conflict began? It all started in the late 19th century when the Zionist movement emerged. Their goal: to establish a Jewish homeland in Palestine. At the time, Palestine was a part of the Ottoman Empire with a majority Arab population. As we moved into the early 20th century, the Zionist movement gained traction, particularly in the wake of the Holocaust and the birth of the United Nations. It was in 1947 when the UN proposed a plan that would change the course of history. The idea was to partition Palestine into two separate states, one Jewish and one Arab. However, this plan was not welcomed by all. The Arab states vehemently rejected the proposal, and when Israel declared its independence in 1948, it led to a full-scale invasion of Palestine by the Arab states. With the Arab states' rejection of the UN partition plan and Israel's declaration of independence, the stage was set for the Arab-Israeli War of 1948. Then came the year 1967, a major turning point in the Israel-Palestine conflict. In an atmosphere of rising tension, Israel took a bold step, launching a preemptive strike against Egypt, Jordan, and Syria, its key Arab adversaries. This move initiated what is now known as the Six-Day War. In an astonishingly short period, Israel managed to seize control of significant territories. The West Bank and Gaza Strip, home to a large Palestinian population, fell into Israeli hands. The Sinai Peninsula, a strategic landmass buffering Israel and Egypt, and the Golan Heights, a critical high ground bordering Syria, were also occupied. This swift expansion of territory by Israel was a game-changer. It not only altered the geopolitical map, but it also intensified the struggle for Palestinian self-determination. The Israeli occupation of these territories brought a new layer of complexity, deepening the conflict. The outcome of the Six-Day War significantly changed the dynamics of the conflict. It was indeed a turning point, the effects of which are still felt today. Despite numerous attempts, a resolution to the conflict remains elusive. The Palestinians' aspiration for an independent state is a central issue. They envision a nation within the West Bank and the Gaza Strip, with East Jerusalem as its capital. But this dream clashes with Israel's refusal to withdraw from these territories, a stance rooted in concerns over national security. The impact of this enduring conflict on everyday lives is profound. On both sides of the divide, families wake up to uncertainty and go to bed with fear. Tens of thousands of people, both Israeli and Palestinian, have lost their lives in this struggle. Each death leaves a void, a family in mourning, and a community scarred. It's not just lives that are lost, livelihoods are too. The conflict has caused widespread economic and social hardship. The Gaza Strip in particular faces a severe economic crisis, with unemployment rates among the highest worldwide. In contrast, Israel's economy, while more robust, also suffers the repercussions. The cost of military operations, the strain on resources, and the dampening of tourism all take a toll. Yet amidst the bleakness, there are sparks of resilience. Israelis and Palestinians alike continue to navigate their daily lives, demonstrating remarkable fortitude in the face of adversity. They keep the hope for peace alive, even as the path towards it remains steeped in shadows. The struggle for peace continues amid recurring cycles of violence. The conflict, far from subsiding, has seen recent escalations. In May 2021, tensions reached a boiling point once again. This time the spotlight was on Hamas, the political organization that controls the Gaza Strip and Israel. A series of events sparked off an intense exchange of rocket fire, with Hamas launching attacks into Israeli territory, to which Israel responded with a barrage of airstrikes on Gaza. These retaliatory actions lasted for 11 long and grueling days. The air was thick with fear and uncertainty as the skies rained down destruction and chaos. The human cost of this conflict was devastatingly high. Over 200 lives were lost in this brief period of time, 60 of whom were innocent children. These numbers speak volumes about the gravity and the ferocity of the conflict. The impact of these escalations extends beyond the immediate loss of life. The aftermath is a grim reminder of the widespread economic and social hardship that this conflict has brought upon the people of both Israel and Palestine. Lives have been uprooted, homes destroyed, and futures left uncertain. As we look at the recent escalations, it becomes clear that the Israel-Palestine conflict, a century-old struggle over land, religion, and nationalism, remains a complex and unresolved issue. It is a stark reminder that peace still eludes this region and that the path to resolution is fraught with challenges and complexities.